Hello everybody, welcome to the integrated marketing course. There's not too many of you in this course, but all of you have been in courses with me before, so I'm going to bypass a lot of the admin stuff because you already know it and we've been doing it regular, and that way I'll keep this one short. Of course, I got my scenery that we always do at the beginning. I got the inspiration, um, you know, this particular quote: to give anything less than your best is sacrifice a gift. Um, and I do know that there's obstacles, there's things that happen, be it, 5 jobs or, kids, families, church, other things that go on in life that can get in the way of trying to do school. But, school is one of these things that this is something you've chosen to do for various reasons. And you do have a gift, not just your own personal skills and gifts that you have, but the gift of actually being able to go to school. There's a lot of people who will never be able to do this. And so by if it applies to you and you're not, giving it your all and doing this every day, that's one of the things I harp about. School is not something you just do one day a week or once every 2 weeks. Um, or even, at the end of the course you get a 2-week extension so you can finish. You know, if you're a coffee drinker, you drink your coffee every day. If you have children, it's an everyday thing. You don't wait till Sunday night to take care of them. School's the same way. You gotta, you gotta do school every day so that you're retaining the information, you're learning it, you're enjoying it, and it's part of your life. That way, when you go on to your next, wherever that's going to take you, employers expect you to know what you've learned, and you should know what you've learned. So that's why I harp on that a little bit. So there you go. Alrighty, and okay, so into the classroom. So this is integrated marketing. You will also notice if you're in the I assume, yeah, because some of you may be ready. This might be one of your last courses for January graduation. But there's like 3 or 4 different marketing courses we teach. And because marketing is a very, it's a big industry. There's so many different things that go into it. And it's more than just one course to cover it all. So depending on what you're planning on doing, if you're going to get into marketing, it's a very interesting field. It's always changing, which has a lot to do with this particular course. This particular first week here, you're going to have 3 chapters. First one is the overview of what integrated marketing. And so here where you're talking, you know, just recognizing the different things about it, marketing mix, communication, marketing communications, promotional mixes, integrated marketing communication. And so back when I was in Domino's, I mean, I went to quarterly marketing meetings, and the things that go into marketing is, there's a whole lot of it. I can just say, I mean, that's why, these courses here cover all of that. The second chapter, you're going to talk about enhancing brand equity, accountability. So again, more terminology. Another thing I point out in these courses is terminology, definitions, concepts. Because marketing, say the medical industry, has its own language almost, of terms and stuff that are not common to, are not common terms. It's specific to that industry. So then you're skipping a chapter and jumping to chapter 4. Environmental regulatory and oops, where you go? Get back there. Get back up there. All right, ethical things. So there's other things that go into the marketing things, ethics and things like that. And that's probably, I'm sure everybody has a story about running across something that they thought was pretty unethical in the marketing world. So, all right, let's jump in here real quick. All right, so I did presentation discussion. Okay, so discussions. I've also sent out a new welcome letter. There is a little change to the discussions, the way I'm grading them, because I just thought it might make it a little bit better for people who have problems sometimes. But still, the thing that hasn't changed is initial post by Wednesday. All right, that's so that other people have a chance to interact. It's important that there's interaction so people can interact. One of the things that's been found out, and this is not just with us, but with all colleges, that are using these discussion forums is people learn from them. You learn from each other. Things are brought out, sharing experiences and how to relate to those experiences. So I mean, there's a lot of reasons for doing these discussions. So you have the initial, then you have to do 2 replies by Sunday night. Now the initial post needs to be more than just a sentence. It needs to be several or a paragraph, but it doesn't have to be 3 and 4 or 5 paragraphs either. Just a paragraph or so. Reply is the same thing. More than I agree, or hey, that's a good point. You need to actually be saying something that contributes. All right. So, if you lose points there, uh, the way to make it up is watching this video. So this video can count for either one of your replies, assuming that you make a good post and a good first reply, and then the video watching would count as a second reply, or you lost points on those 2 replies because they were short or something, so you can watch the video and you can get extra credit points. So that's a way to get some extra points there. So that's the change kind of there. The way the points are broken out. What else? Oh, and you also have to make sure you're doing the discussion and the replies during the week. So like in week 1, if you don't do any replies until week 2, you don't get credit for those because you're not participating in when it was actually happening. So I hope that's clear there. If not, let me know and I'll try and clear it up. Okay, so that's the discussion. The weekly homeworks. Okay, so in here, you're gonna have write a paragraph or 2. Basically, it's a 1-page minimum. On these 2 areas. So the homeworks are pretty much the same. I will cover plagiarism here because sometimes people, it's not okay to find an article and copy and paste it and pretend it's your work. Okay, we already know what the article writer wrote. We already know what somebody wrote in a textbook. The purpose of an assignment like this is, okay, what did you learn from it? So this is where you tell us what you wrote. And like I say, this says 1 page, 12-point single spaced. So that's basically a paragraph or 2 on each of the topics here. So but anyway, so that's the homework, and then the quiz, 20-question quiz in the quizzes, and that's pretty much let me make sure here I got everything covered. That should be pretty much it. Yep. So that's it. The only thing I'm normally, those of you know me, I do the test question on videos. I also got some personal news I share with people sometimes. This past weekend I had a chance to go to New York City for a quick road trip. I'm a divorced parents. My mother took me to Ireland when I was like a little guy. Stayed there a few years, but she got married again, had another kid, and so I have a sister in Ireland. But we have not seen each other for 50 years. So so we had a little reunion in New York. And that's us right there. So like I said, that was pretty spiffy. Then of course there's New York City, and then of course there was getting out of New York City. And then my test question is I was watching my grandkid was in preschool, got a call Thursday, come pick him up because he wasn't feeling well. So anyway, so I went and picked him up, and this is how they delivered him to me. So you can let me know how that happened there. So otherwise we should be good here. I will let you all go. Have a great week. You got my number there if you want to text me or anything. But I also inbox for communication, and don't hesitate to get in touch. Make sure you read the welcome letter, and we'll let you go. Take care. Have a great week, everybody.